stories, politics-wise? Do you
Yes,
know? Do you guys know anything?
I've been kind of trying to follow it. It's pretty hard though. There's so much going on at the moment. I can't really keep up.
Always
third
something
year
going
stuff.
on. Yeah, no,
there's
understandable.
so much going on. But I'm assuming you're sort of meaning Europe. The stuff with Europe.
You nail on the head there.
There you go.
So if you guys didn't know, there's going to be an EU referendum on the 23rd of June this year.
23rd of June.
Yes.
Okay.
Put it
Mark in your diary.
Digital.
Yeah.
Doing it. I've got that
There we
embedded
go.
in my brain now. It's all good.
And this referendum is going to basically decide whether Britain stays in the EU or not. Right?
Okay.
Am I going simple,
going
simple
good.
enough? Right?
Yeah.
Oh, good. So, do you know much about sort of referendums or EU
I
sort of
remember
stuff
the Scottish referendum.
for independence? yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that, and all the young people got really, really into that. So that's all I know.
Okay. What about you,
Yeah,
Danny?
I know a bit. I've been trying to keep up and get a bit more knowledgeable because so many people mention it, and it's kind of like actually it's such a big thing. I feel I should, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't know much.
It is. I mean, my mum's already been pestering me, being like, "You need to take notice of this because it's going to be big for our generation as young people, especially as graduates as well." You know, things can happen. Things might not happen. We won't know. So basically, a referendum is a vote system where everybody needs to vote, and they can't force you into voting. But as a political correspondent, highly advise voting. It's the only way we can get our voices heard in certain.
Yeah.
We all know you voted in the general election last
Yes,
year.
definitely.
There we go. And so you either vote yes or no. It's not political parties. It's simple yes or no to one question that is set out by the government. It's yet to be worded, so we will find out that at some point soon, hopefully, once they actually start working on it. And whichever side gets more than half of the votes, that side wins.
Okay, so
Okay.
just a majority.
Yeah, pretty much just a majority vote. So do you know much about EU in general? The European Union,
I know that
in case anyone's not following so far.
I know that we're in it at the moment, and that means we can sort of travel around.
Okay.
And yeah, it means we can. I went interrailing at one point. It means you can
And
do things like that.
How was interrailing for you?
So easy. I literally just jumped
Easy?
on trains
There
and
you
got
go.
everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whereas in my predicament, which is sort of why I'm taking such note, is me and my boyfriend plan on travelling to Europe this summer, just after graduating. And depending on how this vote goes, it might still be really easy for us to do that, but it might be incredibly harder to do it if it goes one way or the other, basically.
Yeah. Why would it get harder?
So if we were voted out of the EU, I would probably have to get visas for every single country.
Wow.
And we were planning on going for 2 to 3 months, so we were going to a lot of countries.
That's a lot of visas.
But that's just personal experience. Don't let that sway anybody's opinion on the EU referendum, but that's just how it's going to politically directly affect me.
But it's useful getting an example of how it can affect
Exactly.
rather than just
Yeah.
hearing these words.
Rather than just going, oh, but politics doesn't affect me, when I won't stress it to everyone, but it really, really does.
Yeah.
It affects everything.
Don't let politics take over your life, but do take note of it.
It's
That's
really
all I'm
it's
saying.
important. It's how our countries run. It's how our lives are going to be lived, so,
Exactly.
yeah.
So economic, basically the EU, is an economic and political system that was first established just after World War II. So it allows goods and people to move around freely and basically to avoid war, which we do really well
Yeah,
so
I think
far
we're
in
doing
terms of
pretty well.
Europe.
Yeah.
I think we should keep avoiding war.
I'm all for that. Avoid war.
You know, like besides things happening elsewhere, which is
Oh, yeah.
always going to happen anyway, but Europe, we're doing pretty well.
Yeah, we'll ignore
you know.
the rest of the world for the moment.
Yeah,
Stay out of that.
just for this one instance. But anyway, so, you know, this huge growth has happened over the EU. They've gained more power. Even like the euro, which is currently a lot of fluctuating. So, you know, 19 countries in the EU use the euro. So it's sort of one big state.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
big collective state of countries. And it's to get along with each other,
Yeah.
basically.
And for Eurovision and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Eurovision is clearly the most important thing in
yeah,
this.
we might not be able to take part in Eurovision.
Oh, that would be such a
There we
sad thing.
go.
We can't lose every year.
Well,
Oh,
unfortunately,
no.
Terry Wogan won't be hosting it anymore, so
I can't.
it might
can't
not
deal
be a
with that.
terrible thing. So.
Yeah, maybe it's time.
But Parliament of the EU has certain rules affecting transport. So we know about like certain tram systems in like Berlin, Amsterdam, like so many places that have amazing transport And the environment as well. We all know the environment is very important.
Yep, very, very.
We know that from the
Consumer
Oscars.
rights
Yep,
as
thank you,
well.
Leo.
There we go. God bless you, Leah. And even mobile phone chargers. So when you travel around Europe, that is all down to the European Union.
Oh.
Bet you didn't know that when you were in
Had
training.
no
There you
idea.
go. But have you seen anything on Twitter about EU?
Yeah, I've seen one word, which I don't like because it's two words joined together, but Brexit.
Why don't you like it?
It's because I just don't like the whole joining two words
Oh.
together
Sounds a
thing.
bit like biscuit.
Yeah, it does,
There you
doesn't
go.
it?
It seems a bit weird.
It's pretty much just a hashtag merging Britain and exit together.
Nice.
It's not that imaginative because when Greece had their referendum, it was Grexit.
Of course.
Okay? So I can see why now you're a bit annoyed with
Yeah,
it.
I don't like it.
Okay. We are basically having this referendum because since the general election last year, there's been a complete battle of right-wing and left-wing politics, which is its own big thing anyway, which will be more about on the Scratch Politics website when it is live. However, from the public, like outcry from the public and from politicians themselves as well. So David Cameron agreed when he came into power, there will be a referendum before 2017 to decide whether the EU we were still going to stay in it.
What is Cameron saying now, though?
Well, obviously he's like promised this thing almost to sort of keep the public happy.
Yep.
At least if we do this referendum, the public will be happy, and whatever the outcome, he's the one that promised it.
Yep.
He can't get out of it, basically. And it's happening whether people like it or not. He does want to make changes, but he does want to stay in at the same time. So if he wants to stay in, he wants to have lower paid benefits to pay to migrants, for example, and also have better protection for states that are not in the EU as well.
Okay.
So there's a whole list of changes that will be on the politics website as well, but there's so many, and they're very, very long-worded sort of things, which is why I'm doing politics, because I want to make it simple for people. But he wants to basically, if we stay in, which he wants as our Prime Minister, as the leader, he does want to make these changes. However, critics sort of oppose that, saying that Britain is being held back by the EU. We don't have enough power over our own country. We've still got the pound, which is fine in a lot of critics' eyes, but if we went to the euro, we don't know how that would go either. So it's in the mix at the moment. But also, when we discussed it earlier about the EU, you said you've heard a lot from.
We
put a lot in.
Saying about that obviously Britain put a lot of money into it, and they question whether that money could be, obviously with the NHS at the moment, possibly better spent if it's put into our own country. Now, that wouldn't necessarily go in the right place or the place where it's needed, but
No,
that's
definitely.
one thing that
But just like my final advice as like a political correspondent is just really, 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 really please do research the different campaigns that are going to happen. It's all you're going to see in the news for the next few months, basically. Make a decision and just vote. Register you for your vote again, and then wait for your further instructions on where to vote, and then please just vote, because it's going to be important whether you like it or not, and you can't escape it.
And
You
you can,
really
it's
can't.
so easy because like I'm signed up for the postal vote.
There you
All
go.
I did was I ticked the box that said, would you like a postal vote? And then it got sent to me.
So for those students that don't actually live at home or they're elsewhere, you can do that, and it's really, really important. Don't be lazy, just please do it. Can't even stress.
Well, it just means you get a say. You're living in this country, it means you get a say in how the country's run, and you don't often get that chance.
Exactly.
And it affects every part of your life. So
Exactly.
it'd be silly not to vote, really.
But if there are any questions, anyone can feel free to tweet at #ScratchPolitics, and I will happily answer all those questions, and the website will be up next week. So that's something to look forward to, more politics stuff. So
Well, I'll be keeping an eye out for it.
there we go. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That
No
was really,
problem.
really informative. BCU are actually doing their own elections at the moment,
Yes.
and voting opens on Friday. So if you don't know about them, read up about their manifestos, because that is politics within our uni. So that's the most basic level that you can get yourself involved in it.
Get
So
political, basically.
get political.
Yes, make sure you have a look because BCU are holding their own elections. So also now we're going to have a little look because obviously we've been paying attention to the Scratch live stream. Obviously I'm hoping you've been watching all day We're nearly at the 12-hour point. We're getting there, guys. But we've had so much happening, and there's still even more to come. So next up, following on from us, we've got Scratch Reviews, which will be an Oscar special with Matt having a little talk about what went on at the Oscars. He's got to be talking about Leo finally getting that Oscar and all of the other winners and losers of the night. We've then also got the Tonight Show with Chrissy Hall. She's going to be joined by quite a few people. We've got the Cosmics, Cinema, James Riches, so all of them are going to be amazing performances. So it's definitely worth staying tuned and having a little listen to that. So I think we've had a pretty good day. What do you think? It's been good?
Really good day.
Scratch News, it's been a great day with all these different things.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think...
So now it's for my favourite time of Scratch News.
Oh.
We do this on the radio show, so if you haven't ever listened, go on Mixcloud and search Scratch News and listen back, because then you'll kind of get a gist. But Siobhan and Danny are going head-to-head in Trues or Foos, and if you don't know how to play it, I'll explain it to you. So basically, I'll give you a headline. It'll be something completely obscure, and you've got to guess if it's true or false, Trues or Foos.
Okay.
Usually Danny and Travis play this, and Travis is always awful. So
Yes.
I've heard this.
you've got some work to do.
It's pretty
Score's
bad.
like 5-2 at the moment.
Yeah.
To me.
It's
I'm
awful.
ready.
To be fair, last week towards the end, Travis and I were both doing atrociously.
Okay.
So it's there's a bit.
Okay, I'm ready.
But yeah, we don't have the silly jingle for this either, which is kind of a good thing.
No.
I know the one.
But
That's what you want to listen for. is the
I
jingle.
highly recommend anybody trying to find that, to be honest. It's really worth listening to.
are you all clear on the rules?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, you ready?
I don't
Okay.
think so.
So first up, you ready? You got to guess if this is
Yeah.
trues or foos. Man with golf ball-sized lump on his neck discovers that he has a slug growing inside. Watch video. Trues or foos, guys?
I don't believe it's a slug. I'm going foos.
Yeah, I'm going foos too.
You're both going foos, right? You're both right.
Woo!
So 1-0 at the moment,
Okay.
right? Keep
Hang on,
tapping your
1-0?
scores.
One
We're
all.
both right. 1-0.
1-0.
Drawing.
Sorry, Mr.
Yeah, we'll definitely
Schoolmaster.
keep the scores.
Yeah.
Okay, right, next one. Dog ruins child's birthday party with roadkill.
Oh, okay.
I
Hasn't specified what the roadkill is. I'm wanting details here.
I want to
Let's-
say...
Hold
oh,
up
okay.
here. Let's try and figure out how a dog would have, like, how would have this have even happened?
Well, my dog has a toy she calls... Well, she doesn't call it roadkill. We call it... Dog doesn't speak. But we call it roadkill because it's flat.
Therefore, that could.
But
that
so
could
it
be a
could be
cause.
could be my dog with her toy. No. Well,
Isn't it a thing that animals like actually bring you like dead sort of like animals because of love and I'm going to say
I think they're
true,
trying to
because I
help
think
you survive. It's
Yeah,
kind of
they-
like I'm going to feed
especially cats, they don't think you're
Yeah.
capable of surviving, so they bring you stuff. So
Dead
I
nice.
want to say true,
Okay, what about you?
personally.
you. I'm going to go foos. I'm just going to mix up a bit.
Right. Okay, so Danny is now in the lead.
Yes, come on.
Who can
I just
score?
didn't believe a dog would do that to me.
I don't think it's-
If it was a cat, there's no question. They would
course.
bring me dead animals all day.
Okay,
I don't think a dog would have done that anyway.
your dog probably would have.
Yeah, your dog might.
Okay, next one. Desperate dad admits he might tattoo his identical twin babies so he can tell them apart.
True. True. I read this the other day.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
stop reading the news,
I'm
guys.
sorry.
We're
I
on the
won't pay
news
attention.
show, come on.
Right, yeah, you're both right. Do
It's a
you-
really
thing is,
sweet
though,
story, though.
Do you
It-
think that he could have actually tattooed the babies? That's not legal,
No,
is
but
it?
if you read why he's
Yeah.
doing it, like they've tried so many ways to tell these children apart, and one of them is seriously ill. That they that's what he said. The grandmother looked after the twins and gave the wrong child the medication.
Yeah.
So both of them were seriously ill, and all he's suggesting is a small brown circle on the bottom of the child's foot, and it's like actually, if that can save a life,
He's kind of.
if he's going to keep both of them alive, I don't see a problem with it because he's tried everything else.
Considering there is like a medical sort of
yeah,
like,
yeah, with
health
the medical
hazard,
reason.
We're
Maybe
definitely
henna
not
tattoo.
suggesting like everyone just
No,
tattooing
Not a
their
real
babies.
tattoo.
Like,
Maybe they'll stick with henna or something.
No, they've tried lots
Yeah.
of them, and it was the child was having, because of the illness he's got, his skin's too sensitive. So that's why they've tried jewellery, but he reacts to it.
Oh my God.
That's
It's like a really
quite,
serious condition.
yeah, and this really is like that he's tried everything else.
Gosh.
And this is like the last chance.
You can tell I didn't actually read that news story.
Yeah. Meant to be head of Scratch News there.
So 3-2, Danny.
Hell yeah, come
Right, step your game up.
Sorry, I will.
Okay, in not brackets, unicorn chased by police for 3 hours in front of gobsmacked drivers.
I'm going
Trues
trues because I
or
really want it
foos?
to be true.
I'm on the same level.
Trues, 'cause
I'm kind of picturing that it's somebody dressed as a unicorn.
I really
like,
want this to be true.
I want to say
so
true as
trues.
well.
Please, please.
It's true.
Yes, come
I
on.
didn't read this, but I want to know why the unicorn. Like, obviously, unicorns aren't real unless I haven't
whoa,
been
whoa,
given the memo.
Not okay.
Don't break my heart.
But chased by police for 3 hours. That is a long time.
That's incredible.
Where was he? Like, was this up like a motorway,
On
or is it
Rainbow Road.
Oh no! Oh,
There you go.
Well, I'm just imagining like it could be like imagine through the bull ring. There's just a unicorn because it's a real unicorn.
Yes.
God. But imagine that the escalators won't be working, so
No.
we'll be using the stairs as well. It'll be fantastic.
I'm so glad that's the thing.
All right, okay, next one.
I'm so happy.
There better be a video.
Alien hunters claim aliens are drawn to unused railway stations.
I'm going to say food.
Could you imagine an alien just chilling at a disused railway station?
Getting off
just
at
like,
the old
I love
Curzon
this.
station, be like,
Yeah.
right.
I was
Just
gonna
landing
go,
there.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to go foos as well, but
Okay, yeah, we're both right. I feel like that was kind of like easy.
Cool.
I'll get a
well,
harder
there
one
was
now.
a moment where I sort of was like, well, what if they do? What proof have they got?
Yeah.
Come on.
They do crop circles and
Yeah,
stuff.
they
don't do,
might
like,
be into railways.
graffiti.
Yeah, all the
All that
graffiti
stuff.
actually messages for aliens.
Yeah, maybe that's what.
Nice.
Right, next one.
Right.
We are one step closer to Matrix-style skill downloads for our brains.
That's kind of cool.
That is.
I'm going to go trues because we have so many advancements in technology that it's kind of possible, and it seems kind of cool because I could just like upload my dissertation.
Oh, that'd be great.
So it's kind of a dream.
Yeah. As much as I'd like it to happen, the Matrix sort of also really scares me, so I'm going to say fools.
Foos.
Fools. Fools. Fools.
Yeah, Danny gets a point for that one.
Come on.
What would your skill be, though, if you could download one?
What if I could download any skill?
Any skill in the whole world.
Finding unicorns.
Oh.
Like anywhere in the world.
What if they don't exist and you'll
Don't
be
say-
there
why
for
are
a
you
long
saying
time?
Well, I was
It's
going to
not
say like
okay.
learning how to fly a dragon, so we're
Oh,
totally on there.
that's-
Mine was going to be learn to skateboard really good.
Slightly more realistic.
Yeah. Like,
Maybe achievable. Okay.
Right, so Danny's winning in true Danny style.
Obviously.
The next one. Scientists finally develop cure for hiccups by using compound found in McDonald's chips. Other chips are available.
Foos, because nothing's ever going to cure hiccups. It's one of those horrible things.
yeah, I'm going to say foods as well.
Okay, you're both
'cause
right.
I love that. That's one of your
That's
best
a good
headlines.
one.
Okay, that is one of your best.
Man arrested whilst driving pink electric toy car intended for children. I don't know why
True.
you'd be arrested for that, really. Like, surely he can drive it if he wants to.
Might not have had a driving license. That might be why.
What about kids?
driving erratically, it could have been that.
Yeah, maybe
like-
he was intoxicated by drum and bass.
Yeah, maybe.
That's it.
I want to say true.
Yeah, I was going
Trues.
trues.
Points to both of y'all.
Oh, I need to get there.
Not final one. We can keep playing this.
Just keep going.
Pub evacuated after rat runs up man's trousers leg and grabs his chip.
I want it to
That
be
would be
true at my
terrifying.
old workplace, like, because it would probably happen.
Can you
there.
imagine that? Just eating chips and a rat runs up your trouser leg and steals them. Or one.
I was going to say, do you take the whole bowl back down?
Back down the trousers.
I'm going to say foods because I think it's almost too good to be true.
Yeah, I was going to say foos because I wouldn't share my chips. He wouldn't get that far.
Right, you're both going foos, right?
Yeah.
You're both wrong.
Oh,
no.
darn
Actually
it.
happened.
It
Where?
actually happened.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know if I want to know, but I'm not going to go to that
Yeah,
pub.
let's not go there.
I'm not going to go to that pub.
Right. Beautiful women more likely to have smelly feet according to science.
foos because beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and people also have foot fetishes. So no, foos.
I'm gonna go trues because I'm just hoping that they've got something wrong with them.
You just want
Smelly
that
feet.
point basically if I lose. So
How many points are you guys on? Okay, so you're still in the lead. Add us a point to yours because you got that. You suck.
yeah.
Sorry, count those fingers for me, friend.
Yeah.
And I want to win.
Right, I think we'll do one more and then we'll finish Trues or Foos. But remember to catch it
Okay.
on Scratch,
Oh no,
Scratch Radio.
I'm really feeling
Okay,
the pressure now.
where's the last page gone?
Yeah.
Woman dies from drinking 7 bottles of nail varnish after suffering with long addiction to drinking nail varnish.
Trues.
Foos.
I don't know why I'm just going with it.
Foos.
Trues.
That can't be real.
It's Foos.
Oh!
Oh my god, you need to do one more. We're at tied.
Okay, all right, one more.
Do it really quick. Let's go.
Don't think I'm ready for this though.
Mum went around the world in 50 days to play the bagpipes on all 7
Trues.
continents.
Trues 'cause it's got bagpipes in it. I don't know.
no,
Trues.
I want to go trues as well, but no, foos. We'll split it evenly.
Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
The winner.
Oh my god.
The winner of Trues or Foos is Danny.
Oh,
Yes!
no.
Come on!
Oh, Travis is going to be so disappointed.
He won't
what are you
because you
gonna
did
do?
much better than he did.
What are you going to do
Big
to
up,
celebrate?
Go play some bagpipes. I don't know.
Around-
I'm going
on
to
7
download the
continents.
skill of how to play bagpipes and then play them.
Just play it all around
Oh, yeah.
BCU campuses.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
That won't
enjoyed
be
this
annoying.
game?
That I love that. I love Trues or Foos.
Yeah,
That was a great go.
I love thinking
Well
of the
played.
Foos.
Yes. Well played.
Thanks.
It's my absolute favourite.
So,
Right, so
I'm so happy with that.
No, I'm great. That was fun.
So,
But yeah, we do have some little bit of an update about Scratch Media. Tonight, I'm not sure what time, but at the Oobleck in the Custard Factory, we have an event organised by
Do.
Scratch Media.
It's quite
Tickets,
exciting.
I think, are still on sale. They're
Yes.
£4 a ticket. It's going to be really fun, but it's called Silver Screen Supremes. I always struggle to say that. But it's Dress to Impress, dress as your favourite character. Becky Chivers is dressed as Katniss Everdeen from
Oh,
Hunger
nice.
Games.
That's
She looks
good.
amazing. So yeah, make sure you get down there. We're all going to be down there. It's going to be super fun. Also, the Scratch magazine is, well, we've got every kind of thing crossed. I've got my legs crossed. But the SPA Awards, which is a student publication awards, the shortlist is going to be released tonight from 7 o'clock. And the Scratch magazine has entered into 7 or 8 awards, probably 8, I think, off the top of my head. We're hoping to win some awards. So
Yep.
everybody, fingers crossed.
come on,
Fingers
everyone keep the
crossed.
fingers crossed.
Yeah, but yeah, get your tickets to Silver Screen Supremes. It's going to be super fun.
It's going to be amazing.
But yeah, thank you for everyone who's sort of been involved in the show. It's been really fun. The 12
been
hours, how have
great.
you found it?
I've loved every minute. We've got 3 updates in a day.
I know.
It's been great.
I'm
Obviously,
super
we've missed
excited.
Travis, though.
Yeah.
You've been a great stand-in.
No, thank you. No, thank you
But-
for having me on to talk really interesting politics stuff.
But yeah,
so.
It's good.
we do a news show. If you want to get more news, we do a
Yep.
news show every Tuesday from 4 till 5. Live on Scratch Radio, and release it as a podcast. So
Yep.
if you can't get enough of this, head to Mixcloud and just type in Scratch News, and that's all good. Yeah. So
One last thing is I'll give you a quick update. Loki is now asleep and at home.
Yay.
But that is it. That's all from us. Thank you all for watching, like 3 times today. It's brilliant. We've loved spending the time with you. Hope you've enjoyed watching us.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you for tweeting in. Sorry we didn't get to read out all of them, but they were great.
But yeah, and also thank you for everyone who's been involved with Scratch News. Harriet Cutler from 9am, along with Polly Bartlett, really great. Again,
Yeah.
you can catch that all on YouTube, and everyone who's been involved, it's been super
Yeah.
great. Yeah, but
Fine.
thank you so much for watching.
Thank you. Join us on Tuesdays.
No, I'm going to say some stuff. Hello and welcome to The Tonight Show with me, Chrissy Hall, a totally original idea that we didn't steal from anybody else. I'm Chrissy Hall. You may recognise me from the radio or not because it's radio. Tonight we've got some great bands coming up for you, all Birmingham based and all absolutely brilliant. I'm so excited. They're all of this can be seen live on Scratch TV. It's also live on Scratch Radio, which is on DAB and digital radio. We're going to begin today with James Richards. I'm super excited, and then we're going to have a conversation with him a little bit after that, so stay tuned.
Walking home, my mind's in a state as my breaking heart tells me I'm on my own again. I should have known, but lying to myself and denying the obvious made me feel strong, but not now. Now that you've moved on from where I've gone, I took too long to get here. So won't you listen to what's gone missing? I know that we're over, but I'm head over heels for you. He makes you happy, but I'll make you see that I could have been happy with me. All this time I thought we were good, and I thought you were mine, and that was true for a while. And though I tried, you know that I did when I swallowed my pride. It was all for you, but not now. Now that you've moved on from where I've gone, you took too long to get here. So won't you listen to what's gone missing? I know that we're over, but I'm head over heels for you. He makes you happy, but I'll make you see that you could have been happy with me. So I fix my head on shoulders, but it falls and rolls below us as I stare at things beneath us that make us feel better about ourselves. I just want to feel better about myself. So won't you listen to what's gone missing? I know that we're over, but I'm head over heels for you. He makes you happy, but I'll make you see that though we're over, this still tortures me. So won't you listen to what's gone missing? I know that we're over, but I'm head over heels for you. He makes you happy, and that's plain to see. So I hope you're happier than me. This is a new song. And I practiced it a lot, especially for this. The night you came over, I was over the moon. Wish I had stayed sober as I woke up afternoon. We got under the covers, but we didn't get far. I spilled a little bit of whiskey over my guitar. Let's leave it at that. You can't deal with more. Too many games and what for? So, what do you want from me? Is it what I do to you? Is something in this world scaring you too? Oh, I don't know what I have to be or what I have to do, but trust me when I tell you it's too soon to fall in love with you. I don't understand when you say those things. I just want our heartbeats and not the heartache it brings. We can be so dramatic on the stage of our fling, and though I'm diplomatic, oh God, it still seems to sting. Let's leave it at that. You can't deal with more. Too many games and what for? So what do you want from me? Is it what I do to you? Is something in this world scaring you too? Oh, I don't know what I have to be or what I have to do, but trust me when I tell you it's too soon to fall in love with you. You and I never know, so don't drop by. Even though I'll deny that I'm shallow, I'll tell a lie to help you let me go. Let's leave it at that. Can't deal with more. Too many games and what for?
Can we have a chat? Oh, isn't it nice? That was lovely. I enjoyed it. I think everybody else enjoyed it. All the cameramen, camera women, camera people. How are you?
This is mine.
I assume so, yeah. Let's go with it. Let's say that it is yours.
Turn it on.
Yeah, try. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll work.
You want to hear me?
Hopefully. Everybody like nod or clap if it's going right now. Yeah? Okay, cool. It seems to be going
If
right.
you clap, that kind of takes away from it, doesn't it?
Okie doke.
Okay.
I loved your songs. I
Thank
think
you.
that there's probably a lot of jealous girls out there who the songs aren't written about, if you feel me.
I do.
Yeah. We're just going to talk a little about you and yourself. We've got some really stalkery questions coming up because whoever has researched you did their research too well.
Okay.
Okay. So apparently you've had a very busy life. You've worked as a freelance and an employed sound engineer, magazine writer, student ambassador, actor, sales advisor, bar staff. Why do you have so much time? That's not the question.
That's not the... Oh.
That's not the question.
Rather not answer that.
Do you feel like you found something to settle on out of all those career-y type things?
No, not at all.
No? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to be? Where do you want to end up?
I have strong sights set on not being bored
That's
at
good.
any point
Yeah.
and see where that goes.
It's a solid plan. But
Thank
so
you.
nothing yet that you want to really pursue? Is nothing that's really got your passion? What about music? Could you see yourself doing that?
Yeah, well, I I love writing and I love performing. I like writing my own lyrics. Some of them I keep to myself to perform, but I also write for my band, and we've got some very good tracks that we're wanting to get out there for people to hear, and so we're going to be spending the next month or two working on that.
Yeah, and your band's name is Bit of Plug-in.
Bit of plug-in.
Bit of Plug-in. While you got the time.
Oh, go on then. The band's called These Oceans Between, and we're hitting the studio soon.
Oh, excellent. I'm excited. I hope it sounds good as what you just did. I'm going to stop inflating your ego
That's
now.
fine.
So, have your skills as a sound engineer helped you to become a better musician, would you say?
Yes. Yes, they have. I'd like to think that they've helped me also become more of a nicer musician to work with,
Okay.
from a studio point of view and from a live point of view.
Yeah, no, I get that. Like, I work at a bar, and so I try and be the nicest customer possible whenever I go into bars.
Yeah.
And I clean the tables, and I know that I shouldn't, because it's like, it's not my job.
I always take the glasses to the bar as well.
Yeah,
just
that's
'cause
what, yeah.
it helps.
Such a
and stuff.
hassle.
It is.
God. So would you recommend for anybody looking into sound engineering, if they're a musician, maybe to get into that to sort of expand on their skills, be better musicians?
Yeah, I'd say try and do everything yourself, but be aware that you're not as good as you think you are at it, sort of thing. I'm a sound engineer and I'm still learning, and I'd encourage like all guitarists to get an interface and start recording at home, but don't expect it. Don't think that you're any good, because that's what I felt like as well
Yeah,
when I
so
started.
your message to all budding sound engineers, you're all rubbish, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Awesome, good.
Not the guys here, obviously.
They're all really good and they do their job really, really well, and we love them.
We do.
Surely your sound tech experience can help you complete your own album. Are you guys doing that with your band and yourself? Are you guys going to record it yourselves, or are you going to go to the studio and do it?
We're going to studio because mainly, as a musician, I'm sure with all the musicians in the room, you'll agree that you get really attached to your own songs and you kind of want them. You think you've got this idea of how they're going to turn out and how they're going to be, but it really takes someone from the outside who's heard them like a week or two before you're recording them to go listen and go, oh, okay, cool, right, I like how you do that, but if I was listening to it, it would need to go like this. And it's always better to get an outside opinion, definitely at multiple parts in the creative process. So that's where producers come in, and that's where you're gonna make friends with them.
Okay. So just a quick question about your music. You're obviously very honest. Your lyrics, from what I've picked up and from knowing you,
Yeah.
you're a very, very honest person. You've often said that you talk too much. How would you say like your honesty influences your music, and is it better to be very honest? Do you feel vulnerable being so honest?
Well, not. I don't know. I don't feel vulnerable being honest. I feel safer being honest. If I get as much as myself and my personality out to someone who maybe I've just met, then it's very quick for them to make a decision about whether they're going to be nice to me or not, and it saves a lot of time, I guess. And when I'm writing songs and stuff, it's more. I mean, I do amplify certain emotions in songs, but all of it is still relevant, and all of it is something that it's stuff that I've experienced or I feel, or I'm telling a story about something that I feel passionately about. So it might not necessarily be me I'm talking about in the songs.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Not that those weren't, but I wasn't trying to get myself out of anything.
Yeah, so we're going to play a quick game now, which we went over previously. I
Yeah,
hope
which I was
you're
meant to
prepared.
prepare.
You have to think really quickly. We're going to play a quick game of charades or charades, however you'd like to pronounce it. I'm going to say charades because I'm from the north.
Charades.
Charades. Good game of charades,
Charades,
innit? Down
yeah.
pub. So you're going to act out some films or maybe TV shows or whatever, and I'm going to guess them, probably incorrectly.
Okay.
Okay. I'll give you like 2 seconds to think about it. Maybe go like, I don't know, I like Harry Potter. Maybe you could throw that in. Make it easy for me. I've not seen any of the Oscars films, so.
Have you seen any films recently?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
Just go and we'll see how badly this turns out. It'll be fun. It'll be super duper fun. Okay.
It's done that thing where everything idea I thought of is inappropriate. God damn it. Okay, so what is it?
Let's move.
You don't need to hear me speak anyway.
No. Film. One word. 2 syllables. 2 words. What's this? 2 arms? What's that supposed to mean?
No.
That's the first clue. That's the
No.
clue. What?
You got the syllables bit right.
Oh, did I? Okay, wicked. 2 syllables.
And
2 more syllables.
on top of that shit.
Okay, just act it out and we'll go.
Okay. Oh, it's gonna be tough.
Swim. Swimming. Swimming pool. Swimming square. Swimming. Dive. Jump. Back. Go back. Swim back. Swim back. Swim forward.
Okay.
Why'd you pick a hard one? First word. First syllable. Cutthroat. Throat. Dead. Dead fish? Fish dead? Dead swimming? Does anybody know the answer to this? Deadpool! Oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't get it!
I was trying. Really.
Oh no, that's actually, it makes loads of sense now.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that was, do another one and I'll try and be better. I can't guarantee, I can't make a promise. Square. TV.
What's going on?
TV. 6 words. Studio. People. People. Me. Presenter. The Tonight Show with Chrissy Hall. Hey! Well, thank you for those wonderful things. And I'm so sorry that I was so bad at it. And thank you
Everyone
for...
else would have got that right. Deadpool. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. Sorry, James. There was some good things for you. Okie doke. Next up, we have Luke's Rainford performing over there. Check it out. Yeah, fuck off, band.
Sleeping. I'm going to say do the same with you, James didn't play any song. About our stupid teenage problems and get drunk. I love you if you told me that. Fine. Let's lie around together, stay awake until whenever. Be happy if you say that you're alright. Be happy if you say you're doing fine. Be happy as if you said, Luke, please be mine. Be happy as if you were by my side.
Come on over, have a chat. I'm Chrissy, my name's on this thing, that's me. It's a really bad picture though, so please ignore it. I'm far more beautiful now that I have tangerine hair. Yeah, that one, let's try it.
Looking?
Yeah.
Cool. Hello.
Hello, tell us a bit about music. About your music, not just music.
Yeah, I'm just a guy who plays sad songs on guitar.
No.
That's pretty much it, really. Not
You
much
made
more
them
to say.
sound really happy.
They're staying happy. I don't know if they are.
Okay, how long have you been playing music?
Not that long. I've been playing drums. Drums is my main instrument. I've been playing that since I was like 11.
That's
I've only
cool.
been singing and playing guitar like about a year.
Oh, cool. What inspired you to just pick up a guitar then?
I don't know. Just one day I saw someone doing it. I was like, I'll give that a go. He showed me some chords, and I picked it up and slowly learnt and did my best. And
No, that's great.
that's
a
always
cool
what I do.
story.
Just do my best, I guess.
Yeah, no, wicked. So, what's your favourite songs to play that aren't your own?
Oh, that's a hard question. I love doing "Can't Help Falling in Love with You" by Elvis.
Oh, I love that song.
Brilliant song. 21 Pilots covered it quite recently, which means it's become like really popular. But I've always loved playing that song. That and I don't know. I tend not to do too many covers. I like playing my own stuff more than anything else.
That's cool. What's your favourite of your own song then?
Oh, I've got a song on my EP called "Streetlights,"
Cool.
which I couldn't really play because it's not family friendly. But because I swear a lot, I'm trying really hard not to swear right now.
Oh, me
but
too. Like,
I
I have to switch it off all the time.
yeah, I love playing that song live. And it always gets good reception whenever I play it. So that
Yeah.
one.
Excuse me for a minute. I'm going to talk to the person up above. Not God.
That's okay.
Let's see what happens. I just keep getting weird noises, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to ask you a lot less stalkery questions.
That's fine. I can live with that.
Just some fun ones. To whoever's in my ear, it's not making noises. It's just making irritating noises. So we're going to sack that off. So okay, if you were a pizza, what would your topping be?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'd probably be quite boring, just have a plain margarita. I'm not a very exciting person, so I'll probably just stick with
No, you wouldn't be like Hawaiian.
nah,
No?
I'm quite a dull person, and I'm just willing to accept that. I don't pretend to be anything I'm not.
If I was a pizza, what pizza do you think I would be?
Ooh, I've got to be careful what I say here now.
It's okay, I can take it.
Ooh, I'll get in the kind of
You
chicken
can
sweet
say
corn
like,
vibe. I'm getting a sweet corn vibe from you. I
Yeah,
don't know
sweet
why.
corn or chili because I'm hot. Well, you don't have to agree with that. It's okay.
I'm not smooth enough to come up with that kind of line, so.
Fair enough. if you could live in any city, right, that's not Birmingham, any city in the world, and you're allowed to take one person, anybody, like living, dead, famous, not famous, family, where would you live and who would you take with you?
Ooh, I'd probably go somewhere in Italy, like Venice.
Oh, good choice.
I love Venice. I went there like a few years ago and it was incredible. And who to take? That's wow. I think just for how funny it'd be, I'll take Kanye West.
Yes.
Just because I think it'd be hilarious.
I've been sat here trying to make this match my face. You know, like it looks like I'm Kanye West, so I can say some really irritating and ignorant and.
But yet
I love
somehow
Kanye.
hilarious.
So building on the theme of travel, have you travelled a lot at all?
Not too much really. I've travelled quite a lot around this country, but never gone too far out of it. I've been to Italy the twice. Sorry, and that's pretty much it really.
Okay, so is there any dream destinations you'd like to go to?
I know it's really cliche, but I'd love to go to New York.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
that's a
that'd
good
be
one.
like.
Yeah, no, that's a really
cool.
good one. I like that. That's a good
I
one.
think
Anywhere
the
else?
idea of the big city really appeals to me. I'd also love to go somewhere like Australia or just somewhere really warm and really far away.
Can you do an Australian accent?
Oh, I'm not even going to try.
Good eye, mate. Mine.
Kangaroo? I don't know. Was that any good?
It was all right. Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. It's better than nothing. It's probably
Can
really
you
racist.
do the rest of this interview in an Australian accent?
No.
God,
I'll give it a
this
go,
is
but
me.
I'll probably offend like everyone. So
Yeah,
probably
everyone
for
in
the
the
best.
whole country of Australia
Yeah.
will be down here straight away.
exactly, I'll get phone calls.
So back to the music. What inspires you? Who inspires you? Who do you draw upon?
I saw a band called the Front Bottoms recently, and they're one of my biggest inspirations because musically they're not great. They're not great players, not incredible singers, but they still manage to like convey their emotions really well. And I like that a lot. I think it spreads a good message. Like you don't have to be the greatest at what you do, as long as you enjoy it. Who cares what anyone else thinks? Really, just
That's really
go up
good.
and enjoy it.
It's an
And I really like that
ethos.
message. So
Yeah,
and the way they do across it, I hope I do the same thing.
yeah,
So yeah.
that's cool. So do you have a favourite venue to play? Have you played a lot? Because obviously you've said you're quite a new musician. Is there anywhere maybe you'd love to play?
I've played. My favourite venue to play so far has been the Rainbow in Birmingham, just down the road from here. It's really, really nice there. Really cool atmosphere. Ideal venue. That's a good one. I'd love to play like an outdoor festival, just any kind of outdoor festival really. I think the feeling of playing outside on a stage would be like breathtaking.
Yeah,
I'd
and I
love
think
that.
your music would be great for that kind of atmosphere, particularly like at like late afternoon, sunshine, fields, drink in your hand. I think it
Yeah.
would work really well.
Maybe, who knows?
Hopefully, yeah, maybe we will. That'll be wicked.
I'd love that.
What can we expect from the future? Have you got big plans? What do you want to do?
Well, I'm recording some solo music at the minute. I was playing a band which are doing some music soon. We've got a single coming out. We called Layover. I'm just gonna get the cheap plug in. We play like pop punk stuff. So if you like that, go check it out. And yeah, I'm playing loads of shows all over the place. So just keep an eye out and trying to play all over the country as well. I've got some shows booked like in Sheffield and Nottingham and places like that. And yeah, it's gonna be fun.
That's cool. We're gonna do some a quick game. We're gonna do a quick Would You Rather,
Oh, okay.
and we're gonna do it super quick. So I want your answers like
Okay, at least not
lightning
charades then,
fast.
so.
Okay. Would you rather live one life lasting 1,000 years or 10 lives each lasting 100?
10 lives each less than 100.
Good, I like it. You're on the
100%.
ball. Would you rather reuse eye drops made of vinegar or loo roll made of sandpaper?
Oh, gotta be the loo roll.
Oh,
I'm
really?
really cringy on my eyes. That no.
Oh,
That'd make me so
fair
uncomfortable.
enough. Yeah, okay. Would you rather have hair made of candy floss or accordions for legs?
Accordions for that's of course accordions for legs.
You
That'd
could
be
never sneak up on
incredible.
anyone.
No, but you'd have accordions for legs. You're like a walking instrument. That is the best thing you could ever have.
Okay, one last one, dead quick. Would you rather have a dragon or be a dragon?
Have a dragon.
Awesome.
Brilliant.
Good choice. I like it.
Thank
I
you
don't
very
know. I
much.
think I'd like to breathe fire on everyone that I dislike. We're going to head over now to Erin Grace from the Cosmics, one of my favourite bands.
Cool.
Thank you.
Every day I wake up sunny, look into my eyes and see. I don't know what's been struck, honey. This is what you've done to me. Said I don't really want you, but now I see short song. Thank you. This next one, it's called Johnny. It's hard to say because you're just a friend. Johnny, it's no good, I can't pretend. I haven't met someone like you in a while. I love your tattoos and your 60s style. All the time I am thinking of you. I wanna make you mine, what do I do? Could it be because you look so fine? When I'm with you, I'm on a high. Johnny, you know that we're on the same land. We like the same things in a weird bands. All the time I am thinking of you. I wanna make you mine, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do about you? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do about? It's hard to say because you're just a friend. Johnny, it's no good, I can't pretend. I haven't met someone like you in a while. I love your tattoos and your 60s style. All the time I am thinking of you. I wanna make you mine, what do I do? Could it be because you look so fine? When I'm with you, I'm on a high. Johnny, you know that we're on the same land. We like the same things and the weird bands. All the time I am thinking of you. I wanna make you mine, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do about? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do about? All the time I am thinking of you. I wanna make you mine, what do I do?
Hi. I love your outfit.
Thank you.
I keep saying this to you, but it's because you're still wearing it and it still looks awesome, like all the time. Who inspires your fashion choices? That's not one of my questions, but let's start with that.
Oh, Sky Ferreira.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
she's amazing.
Yeah, she's got good hair.
I love her.
Yeah, it keeps changing, but I like it. So does mine.
Sky Ferreira and Instagram.
Yes.
People off Instagram, I'm like,
Yeah, I hate it when you see someone they've got like perfect everything. I'm just like, oh, why aren't I you?
yeah.
Oh, the mic. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. I'm such a professional. Can you tell?
This mic.
You could speak to both of them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
Cool.
Yeah. Should we start that again? Love your dress. Love your outfit.
Thanks.
But who's your inspiration?
Sky Ferreira.
Oh, really?
Love Sky Ferreira. Yeah.
Yeah, and Instagram.
Instagram
on
and
the
Sky
IG.
Ferreira are like fashion influences, like majorly.
Yeah. So let's talk about your music and yourself. You've not been around for very long. Do you have high hopes for this year?
I hope so. Like I hope so. I think we're just getting like taking every opportunity we get given.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Obviously, you recently supported Clean Cut Kid.
Yeah.
Big up, love them from the
That
north.
was good.
Liverpool. Wah, wah. How was that? Did you meet them? Were they nice?
Yeah, we met them backstage. They're really nice. It was a fun gig. Like we played at the Sunflower Lounge, and I love playing the Sunflower Lounge, so that was fun.
Yeah, it's a cool venue. It's one of my favourites. Do you have a favourite venue at all?
Favourite venue? Obviously the Sunflower Lounge. No place beats it. It's so like small and intimate, but it's so much fun.
Yeah, I think it's becoming quite like, almost iconic now for
It is.
Birmingham.
It is.
Which is great.
And I think like especially seeing sold out bands there is the best nights ever.
Yeah,
So much fun.
it's great because you don't need a lot of people, but when it's packed, it's great.
Yeah.
good,
Good
yeah.
vibes.
Good vibes, man. That's when I first saw you, actually.
Oh
You treated me
yeah.
well, so good. Okay, so your last gig was in February. Since then, you've been dead busy. You've been recording. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we recently recorded a mini EP like studio thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the other week. So we recorded like Johnny and Moonstruck, so I can't wait to release them.
Oh, I'm really excited
Yeah.
because I only have like the videos I took, and I love your
Yeah.
songs. So obviously, I want to listen to them, play them on my show, the new music show, every Monday, 5 till 6 on Scratch Radio. So tell us a bit about the song Johnny then.
Do you know what? This is like one of the few songs that's not about anyone.
Okay.
Like I just wrote it because I was like, I don't know, I really like the 60s. You know the song Johnny Be Good?
Yes.
I kind of stole the name from that. So I was like, well, let's just write a 60s pop wannabe song.
Yeah.
So that was Johnny.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
it. And Moonstruck.
Moonstruck.
You played that for the first time on my show.
I did.
Such good times.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
again, I'm just listening to a lot of like 60s garage rock or girl groups. Like I love Karen Veros. She's only got like one song, but I love that song so much, and like that influences me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was the recording process? Was it your first time in the studio?
No, we've recorded stuff before. Like I was in a band before this, the Cosmics. I was in a band called Code, so we'd already recorded stuff. But yeah, so we kind of know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feeling good about it, the way it's going?
Yes.
Yeah.
We just haven't heard the mix yet, so.
So obviously I know you from uni.
Mhm.
You study media and communications, yeah?
I do. Yeah, I do
Cool.
media.
How are you finding the course?
Love
Say awesome,
it.
and they'll give you a first.
It's so good.
the best.
No, it's so
thing.
much fun. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
So many nice people on here as well.
And according to these cards that I've been given, Wolf Alice. You like Wolf Alice.
I
You're
love
a big
Wolf
fan
Alice.
of Ellie from Wolf Alice. Does she inspire you and your music at all?
I think a little bit. Not like I'm more inspired by bands like Bass Drum of Death or just I don't know, like American garage rock bands. I like those more, but like I think Wolf Alice do inspire me quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially their psychedelic music. We have other songs that sound a bit more psychedelic-y,
Oh, cool.
I
Yeah.
think.
Looking forward to it. Looking forward to hearing them. I am, and I hope I'm not sounding insincere, but seriously, I'm so excited. Not like, oh, I'm told to say that I'm excited. I'm not. I'm hyped for that. Tell us about what you've got coming up in the future other than an EP. Do you want to do some festivals this year if you could?
Well, I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. I'm just going with the flow, completely just going with it, you know, so we'll see. But we've got gigs coming up.
Yeah.
And just after this EP, we just hope to record more. I just love recording,
Yeah,
so
that's cool.
we'll see how it goes.
If there were any artists you could play with, who, like, if you could support, what bands would you want to support?
Black Lips.
Yeah.
I love
oh,
Black
yeah,
Lips. I love like the classic like garage rock bands.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That's
and
cool.
Bass Drum of Death, like I've mentioned before. I love them.
Love them.
Love them.
So
And the
much.
Orwells.
Do you have like a favourite festival or anything? Like, if you were offered right now and we said you can choose any festival in the world.
Oh my
Which would you pick?
goodness. Do you know I would choose Coachella
Yeah. Okay.
because you said anywhere in the world, so Coachella would definitely be like.
Dream big, innit?
Yeah, yeah,
Dream
yeah.
big. Yeah. I'm gonna play a game with you, and then it's a fun game, and I prepared it myself. They let me do this one. I don't know why. I don't know why they trusted me to do this. It's a big piece of paper here that I've stuck on my blue tack. Don't look at the answers.
I won't.
Basically, we're playing guess the lyric.
Okay.
I'm gonna say some lyrics to you from this piece of paper that's stuck here. I can't read them now. I'm gonna say some lyrics to you, and you've got to guess the rest of them, or perhaps know them. Hopefully you know them. I really hope you know them. Okie doke. So this one's from one of your favourite bands, Peace.
Yes.
Tell us
I
about your love for Peace. Big up Birmingham.
Peace. I've seen them countless amount of times. They're a Birmingham band. Well, they're kind of Birmingham band.
Yeah.
I do love Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harry Quasser
Harry Quasser.
is your bae.
My bae.
Okay, doke. So we're gonna go from the top with a bit of Peace here. You've got to tell me what song it is.
Okay.
Okay. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to take the call. I just want to be a fool.
And get lovesick with you.
Yeah. Do you know anything else? Do you know any more of it? Could you go longer?
Do you know what? I'm rubbish at lyrics. I can sing along with the track, but when it comes to just like coming out with lyrics, I'm like, oh no, I don't know.
I only know rap songs. It's really weird. Like, I don't know. And it's like I'm in an exam and I'm just like, oh, yep, here's a bit of Will Smith that's going to be totally useful. Thanks, Will.
See, like when you're reading them now, I can't just get them.
Yeah.
Like I have to listen to the song but we'll
I could
see.
sing them for you really
I'd
badly.
love to hear that.
No, you wouldn't. Okay. So, Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Guess the band as well. We're going to make it a bit harder. We're going to
Okay.
get harder as we go.
Oh no.
So, don't blame the time on your wrist for not doing what makes you tick.
It's Swim Deep.
Yeah? Okay, I'll give you a bit more.
Oh my god.
Don't blame the clock on the wall for running around with nothing at all. So I say,
Don't just dream in your sleep. It's lazy or something like that.
okay, yeah, so I say, ooh, ooh, baby, take your feet out your shoes and go crazy. Yeah, go on.
Oh, I can't remember.
Take your feet out your shoes.
Yeah, I
and
know what
go
it is. I know what it is.
You're a singer. Why is this happening to me? And yeah, don't just dream in your sleep. It's just lazy.
Yeah, I love that quote. It's so inspirational.
Yeah.
Don't just dream in your sleep. It's just lazy.
Yeah. I'm just like, yeah, dream
great.
all the time. So we spoke earlier about some of these songs, and you said you weren't a big Tame Impala fan.
No, I like them. I'll listen to albums, but I don't
Yeah.
know like song titles or lyrics. But I'll listen to their albums.
Okay, this is perhaps the hardest one then for you.
Oh no!
Because this is my favourite.
Bring it
Tame
on,
Impala song.
Chrissy. Bring it on.
All right, I like your attitude. Someone said they left together. I ran out the door to get her. Who was she holding hands with? Can you say who she was holding hands with?
Not me.
Not you. It was Trevor. Lucky Trevor.
Yeah.
So the rest of the song is basically someone said they left together. I ran out the door to get her. She was holding hands with Trevor. Not the greatest feeling ever.
Nice lyrics.
Yeah, I'm digging
Yeah,
it. Digging
like
those vibes. I mean, it's such a good song, but it's like about sad stuff at the same time. Ow. Okay, this one I picked just for you.
Ooh.
I really hope you get it.
Oh no, I hope I get it now.
Okay. A seagull prize, a tear in my eye. You just don't know what I mean.
That's fine.
Nearly.
I know this song. It's Karen Veros.
It is Karen
Just know
Veros.
my mind, but
yes. So the lyrics I went for was a seagull prize, a tear in my eye. You just don't know what I mean. Well, I'm telling you, I just got a sigh. You just can't get on my scene. Tune though. And
Is a tune.
Yeah, you actually recommended it to me, and I didn't stop listening to it after that.
Did yeah.
Wicked song. Okay, this is my personal favourite off of the list, and I'm tempted to perform it right now, but
Oh, go on,
I'll
Chrissy.
spare the world. Okay,
Go on.
you ready?
Yes, yeah.
Well, this is a story all about how my life got flipped and upside down.
I'd like to take you. Oh my goodness!
You're nearly there.
I told you how rubbish I am at this.
No, you're gonna do
I'd
it.
like to take a moment and
Just
sit right here.
Yep.
Tell you how I became the prince of a town
called Bel Air. Yes, woo!
So bad at this.
Okie doke. So then, who's that, by the way?
Will Smith.
Obviously, my hero. I love him so much. Okay, this one is. You got to get this one. It's dead easy. This one.
Go on.
Stop making the eyes at me, and I'll stop making the eyes at you.
Arctic Monkeys, you look good on. I bet you that you look good on the dance floor.
Yes. Can you finish it off?
Stop making the eyes at me. I'll stop making the eyes at you. I can't finish off because I don't have the music with it. Like
What
if I had
is
the
it?
music,
Surprises me,
it's 'cause
is
I
I don't really
know.
want you to.
Yeah, I know it.
I love
I know,
that
but
song.
it's like I find this so difficult without the music. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know.
The thing I love about that song is when it's like your shoulders are frozen, and then I just go, cold as a night. You're an next one. You're dynamite. Your name isn't real, but I'm gonna shut up now. Okay, and this is a surprise one because I gave you some clues before I saw you right now. So this one, if you don't get, I'll be really disappointed.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I've had enough of this. I hate my job. I want to quit.
It's our song.
What's the lyric
But
then?
I need money for a new guitar, a surf green vintage Jaguar.
Yes. Well done. You did really badly, but you know what? That's okay. Because
It would have been embarrassing if we didn't get the last one.
yeah, it would have been a bit awful.
Yeah.
So, have you got your surf green vintage Jaguar yet?
No, I got a surf green Stratocaster.
Good choice though.
Yeah.
Solid choice.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically, I've run out of song lyrics. Do you want to test me on anything? My knowledge? Can you think of anything?
Oh,
You can interview me now.
I can interview
Yeah,
you.
do you want to interview me?
Okay.
Let's do that. All right.
What's your band called, Chrissy?
I don't have one, but if I had a band,
What if you had a band name? What would it be?
I've thought about this a lot, and
It's a fun thing to think about, like potential band names.
I'd want it to be really something cool, but I'm trying to stay away from like one words and the. I know you're the Cosmics, but like I'd want it to be something, I don't know, because I like stuff like the
Yeah.
puzzle pieces or the puzzles.
Yes, yeah.
You know, something cool like that. Anything else you want to ask me?
Um,
Why are you so good at your job? I don't know.
love it. Oh, I don't know.
Don't take this. We're never going to switch positions again because it's obviously going really badly, but it's cool because.
No, it's just because if you're in a band, it'd be easier.
Yeah, it would.
It would so be
Should we
easier.
pretend I'm in a band?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in a band.
Okay,
It's called Paramore.
right.
'Cause I'm
I've
Hayley Williams.
never heard of them.
No, really.
No, I'm joking.
Well, we're quite in the business of misery. You know,
Okay.
we're in that. We do stuff like that. We
Yeah.
do stuff.
What colour hair does Hayley Williams have?
Currently, I'm not sure.
Because
But-
she dyes it all the time, doesn't she?
Yeah, and when I decided to go Supreme Tangerine, which is what I'm calling it now,
I like that.
instead of crappy ginger, because it was supposed to be ginger.
It's cool. It's cool. It's very vibrant.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was an accident,
like
and it
that.
doesn't. I don't look like that anymore now.
No,
She's
you
really
look
awkward.
different.
Yeah, I know. I've got a really wonky
I think it's
lip.
your hair as well. Like
And
you've
a
got,
dead
your
greasy
hair in like
fringe.
what do you call that hairdo?
Awesome.
Oh my gosh,
Is what I call
I
it.
love awesome.
It's called I had no time to do anything, so I put it in 2 buns, which actually
Cool
took
though.
a lot of time.
It works well though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
looks
you.
good.
Just vibing on each other's style over here, you know, chilling. What do you think of my outfit?
I love it. You know, I've always wanted like trainers like those.
I got these for £3 from Primark or any good retailer that you prefer. But these were £3 from Primark.
What? 3?
£3. I needed shoes dead quick, so I was just like, all right then, I'll
go there.
That's so cool. I'm wearing white shoes too.
Oh yeah, white shoe
Mine's
buddies. Woo. I love those shoes though, they're
Thank
wicked.
you.
If you could dress me up as anyone, who would you dress me up as? Not Hayley Williams though, because we're taking it too far now.
If I could dress you
Anyone.
up as anyone.
Yeah, like style inspo.
Oh, I'm gonna say Kurt Cobain
Okay, I dig it.
because I just love his. He's another like style inspiration.
Okay.
So I think like he's just cool. He can anyone can wear Kurt Cobain clothes.
He has the same birthday as my sister.
That's cool.
Yeah, she's not cool though. I love you,
Aw.
Sarah, because you're definitely watching. She's not. She's probably doing stuff like Netflix. She doesn't care about me. So let's talk some more about your music, because that's exciting, and I
That is fun.
don't have any questions. If you were a pizza topping, this is not related
If
to
I was
music.
a pizza topping,
what would you be?
Olives.
This is hashtag
Olives.
question of the month.
Always olives.
Question
Every
of the
day,
night.
all the time, forever olives.
Yeah. For all our Twitter people on Twitter, at Scratch TV, I think. Yeah. Get online, get in touch at Scratch TV. What would you be if you were a pizza topping? Personally, we've had sweet corn for me, but you know, I'd say.
No, olives, because every time I go somewhere, they have to be on a pizza.
Yeah.
They're just necessary.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, what would you be?
I really love Hawaiian pizza. It's like
okay.
pineapple because I'm sweet, like pineapple. Ow. No. Have you got any recommendations for us?
What music?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Or pizza, music
Oh,
or pizza.
music. Dive.
Yeah.
Their new album is our. I think that is the. Well, I've got it on vinyl. It's amazing.
Okay.
It's absolutely amazing. Have you listened to Dive?
No, not yet. You keep telling me. Every time you see me, like, check this band out, and I'm just like,
Oh,
definitely going to do it.
I'm just a massive fan of Dive.
Okay, cool. We've got a VT coming up soon. This is when we interviewed Anna Pancowdy. It's coming up, hopefully now or soon. I really hope it's going to happen.
Promise we'll never grow up behind the stars when I light our way forth. 'Cause I can't bear the thought of you facing it alone without faith. Let us vow to guard our youth, this treasure, all this hope we don't value. For lost eyes towards how precious these moments truly are. You've loved and you've lost too many a thing, but we'll keep and get it always. And up here, no one can harm us. And up here, forever young now, and promise we'll never grow old. And tender years grasp the fact that there's nothing that we lack. In innocence, you see, there is no way we can lose out. Oh, for you've loved and you've lost too many a thing, but we'll keep and get it always. And up will never grow old. Promise will never, promise will never, promise will never, promise will never grow old.
Hi, I'm here with Anna Pancaldi before her big gig at the Hare and Hounds tonight in King's Heath. You've been supporting Kimberly Ann on her tour. How has it been for you?
Yeah, it's been absolutely brilliant. I'm sad that tonight's the last night because it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, definitely need to do a world tour next year, hopefully.
Oh, that'd be good. Recently you've been part of the Levi's campaign where your song A Little Bit of Love was the soundtrack and you were in the video as well. How was that? That must have been pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really surreal actually. I've never done anything like that. You kind of get used to doing the music thing. And so it was really weird to sort of be in it, but it was so much fun. We went to 4 different countries and did so many things for the first time. So that was kind of the premise behind the video for the new line of jeans. So paragliding, I think jet skiing were like my favourites. But absolutely having my music on there was the best. It was brilliant to be on it, but you know, being a singer-songwriter, to be able to have my track on the background was just ridiculous.
So you had to jump off a cliff in Portugal, was it? That looked a little scary.
Yeah, it's weird actually, because I think if we weren't filming I would have never done that. So it's really strange the things that you'll do for camera.
Yeah.
That you absolutely, if you were with your friends, you'd be like, no way, Jose. And yeah, it was slightly terrifying. Yeah.
Look good though, look good. So you've got your EP Black Tears out and also your single A Little Bit of Love, which was on the Levi's campaign. Have you got anything for the future planned?
Yes, I literally came out of the studio 2 weeks ago. I spent 5 days, realised I hadn't been outside in all of the 5 days.
Oh, wow.
So it was a bit weird. I was like, gosh, there's a sky out there. So I've recorded that, so that's coming out in March next year, which feels like quite a way away, but there's lots going on before that, so yeah.
Oh, that's cool. You're brought up in quite a musically orientated family. What was your kind of inspirations for like getting into music and getting into the music industry?
I've always grown up sort of listening to incredible music. My dad's a singer. Actually, all of my family can sing apart from my mummy. Poor mum. It was weird actually. I was talking to a friend about it last night, and it really hasn't ever been anything that I ever questioned whether I do it or not. I've kind of always just known that I would do music, and I love it so much. It's kind of no plan B, so I've got to make it work.
Just that was it.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
I saw on your website that you travelled across quite a few different countries playing your music and all that sort of stuff. Did that influence you in your music or personal life? And was it pretty cool?
Yeah, I loved it. I didn't I wouldn't say that it really sort of affected the way that I wrote music or anything, but it was beautiful in the sense that I just had time. You know, there was no routine. I got out of all the normal things that I was doing at home and just get to move from country to country. I took my little teeny weeny guitar with me that's sort of made for like a 4-year-old and just sort of wrote and gigged along the way. But it was just absolutely priceless, just having time, honestly. It sounds like such a boring thing to say, but it helped me creatively in an amazing way. Yeah.
What was your favourite place that you went to?
I think Nepal, actually. Yeah.
I've heard good stuff.
It was the biggest, I think it was the biggest culture shock. I used to live in South Africa, and for some people that can be quite a culture shock, but Nepal was just a whole other level. Like I remember getting to Kathmandu, my friend and I were like, I don't know what to do, like where do we go? What on earth are we going to do? But yeah, incredible, absolutely amazing, stunning.
Oh, that's cool. Did you ever go to university like we do? Did you do that?
Yeah, I started actually. I started a music degree and then I dropped out. Nothing against my university, nothing against that at all. But I think just for me, I just really wanted to be writing and performing.
It's not for everyone.
Yeah. So I totally am not encouraging anyone to drop out of university or to not go. But for me, like it was the right thing.
Yeah.
So
do you think that you missed out on the uni lifestyle, or did you get quite a good taste of it when you were there?
No, I definitely didn't miss out. I'm a massive socialite, so I definitely don't miss out on any of that. So I think it just depends on personality wise, really. But no, I had a great time while I was there, and I also went to college there. It was sort of at the same place. So yeah, no, definitely not. I don't like staying at home. I'm definitely one for being out and about.
So, because you've been on tour and you've done lots of travelling, have you got any funny memories of any of it?
We left on tour with Kim Leanne. We left Brighton on Sunday actually, and just we were just in absolute hysterics. It's just about the most ridiculous thing. Actually, this sounds like the worst story ever because I can't even remember what it was about. But actually, I was playing somewhere last night which wasn't with Kim, and there was this little kid at the front that was just like, "Why'd you wear a hat?" And I sort of explained it to him. Like, he was about 5, and I was like, "Is that okay?" He was like, "Yeah." And then sort of halfway through my set, he was like, are you nearly finished? And I was like, no. But yeah, no, it's just been, the tour's been fantastic with Kim. We've just laughed so much, and we're friends, so it's kind of really lovely to be away with friends and sharing these experiences
doing
together.
Things you love.
Yeah, absolutely. Lots of eating. Watching Mean Girls on the tour bus was
you can't get any better than that,
yeah,
can you?
homemade oatcakes, homemade cake, and Mean Girls. Lovely.
Just sounds like perfect, really, doesn't it? So you're excited to play Birmingham tonight?
Absolutely, yeah. I've played before a couple of times doing some house gigs.
Okay.
But this will be the biggest venue supporting Kim, and yeah, I can't wait. I've been singing every single night, so I literally, what could be better?
Yeah.
Cake in the day, singing by night.
Sounds perfect, really. Couple of funnier questions. Well, I say funnier. But have you ever been in a situation where you've been starstruck? Ever met anyone that you're just thinking, oh my God?
You know what, I don't often get that, only because it's so funny, like in this music industry, how people do really get like that, and I'm kind of one of those really boring people that's just like, but it's another person, we mustn't put them too much on a pedestal. But in saying all of that, I did go and see Julie Andrews at the Apollo a couple of years ago, and I love her. I think she's got one of the most incredible voices. And unfortunately, because she can't sing anymore, we didn't really get to hear her sing. But she just talked about her life for 2 hours, and it was absolutely amazing, absolutely incredible. Yeah.
Oh, lovely. That's always a good thing when you see someone that you love and they kind of live up to that standard.
Yeah,
that's always really
and I've grown up watching her films, so yeah, it was brilliant.
Oh. So, favourite song at the minute? Have you got an anthem
song
at the minute?
I love Jack Garrett's track called Weathered. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love his stuff. Amazing musician and songwriter. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, favourite.
Okay, that's all we've got. I've been with Anna, and thanks for watching.
Thank you.
This is hard. This is hard.
To push you for an answer now.
Very necessary situations when we can't speak up for ourselves. We need to stand up for ourselves. We need at least semi-violence. But
he was the one I looked up to, you know, he was my big brother.
Done it, it's all printed. Do you want me to fold it or read it aloud to you? Or I've got some carrot cake actually, my mum gave me some. Do you want some while you read it?
Oh, wait, sorry. Go on, you can say it if you want.
Just told me the care agency can't give you it.
Then we'll just have to kick up the stink. You could request an assessment for occupational therapy.
I could, but there are more pressing cases.
I might a bit ironic. Loses.
Some people could go make a movie and the people financing it weren't all that organized.
Fashion blogging about 2 years ago. It was like a test. So I just started posting a few random things, like not really photos of myself or whatever.
Do you think it
this could be the start to putting Rihanna back up there, back at the top of the chart?
Just knowing that I would do music, and I love it so much. It's kind of no plan B, so I've got to make it work.
Step back, cleanse the mind and repeat. Houdini escape routes with tricks and routines. It's tricks and routines. Trying to reshape your mind. Quick to new scenes and the thoughts don't stop coming.
How did you do that?
I'm not going to tell you. Magic.
Mr. Pickles or like Garfield.
Well, yes, but the thing is, they are not taught about enough.
You have people go to the athletic championships in Birmingham.
We're back. Thank you very much to Erin Grace from The Cosmics for sitting down and having a chat with us. Check the band out on Facebook and all the relevant social media. Next up, we have Sugar Thieves. Take it away.
This is a new song that we released the other day. It's called New Ends.
This next one's called Provide. We're going to be in the recording studio doing this one soon, so check it out when on the SoundCloud and that when it drops, Spotify, all that. So ready? I'm counting on you to make the first move. Don't leave me standing here confused. These people say you're no good for me, but I don't know what they mean. 'Cause I was providing with nothing to hide. Don't know what I need to provide. I know you're never coming my way, but I'm gonna keep on trying anyway. Oh no. Thank you. All right, next we're going to do a song that we've just been recording studio doing, so it's going to be released soon, so keep an eye out for that one as well. So if I say I hate you, you don't know you look a fool. Everyone knows you won't ever touch me. So don't say that you're this big man when you won't fight without Ramadan. So don't try intimidate me in your nut. Judgy, so go. Just leave. I ain't bothered that you're judging me. So go. Just leave. I ain't bothered that you're judging me. Walking around with your wannabe crew, looking for the hottest new. All it does is screw up you. Go ahead, you think it's cool, 'cause I ain't gonna sweat over it. It's as problem, that's what I get. No one's gonna idolize you when you're looked up like a two. So go, just leave, 'cause I ain't bothered you're judging me. So go, just leave, 'cause I ain't bothered that you're judging me. You ain't feeling, you ain't seeing this straight. I said you ain't feeling, you ain't seeing this straight. Yeah, you ain't feeling, you ain't seeing it straight. So go, just leave, 'cause I ain't bothered that you're judging me. So go, just leave, 'cause I ain't bothered that you're judging me. So go, just leave, 'cause I ain't bothered that you're judging me. So go, just leave, 'cause I ain't bothered that you're judging me. So go, just leave, 'cause I ain't bothered that you're judging me. So go, just leave, 'cause I ain't bothered that you're judging me. So go, just leave, 'cause I ain't bothered that you're judging me. So go, just leave, 'cause I ain't bothered that you're judging me. Thank you.
Awesome, guys. Come and sit over here, wherever you choose. We've got a variety of seating available now. Nah, probably not. Squeeze up.
Alright.
There's 2 seats behind you, so. No, you're gonna try. Excellent.
It's all on there.
Brilliant. Awesome.
Alright, put that one on there. We'll go 2. So you can share. Yeah, you can share.
Cool. How you guys doing? Good? Since I last saw you, which was like 20 minutes ago. Well, maybe longer. How long's it been? I don't know. It's been such a while.
However long their sets were.
Yeah. How are you feeling about your set? Did you enjoy it? Was it good? Did you feel it?
Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah.
Pretty good. They're like 3 that's coming out. New End's first song's already out. We released it like 3 days ago. Yeah. So that's all on Spotify, iTunes, and all that. So SoundCloud, so check it out. Sugar Thief. Yeah.
It is a lot more pressure playing in the studio there. When we're performing live, no one really notices like if you actually make a mistake. It's kind of like, you just make mistakes and everyone's like dancing and moshing and whatever. Yeah. But on there, like you've literally just got like a bunch of intense like soundmen and cameramen. It's like I kind of felt myself like sweating a little bit compared to
as well.
normal.
All the lights.
Yeah.
We normally play like little basements that like don't have much lights, so it's pretty different. Sunflower Lounge.
Yeah, big up Sunflower Lounge.
That is the best
Favourite
place.
venue.
It
We
is.
played there on Friday.
venue.
It was mad.
It's a
So,
favourite. It's a
yeah.
crowd favourite. So tell us a bit about the band. How'd you get started? What's your music about? The whole stuff. The whole goss.
Me and him are brothers.
So we were like an acoustic duo for probably like a year or something.
And then I went to school with Reese. We sat next to each other in many classes, and for about a year we were like, we've got to do it. And then eventually we ended up doing it. And Luke was my mate. That we were like, all right, we need a bass player.
I remember.
So we taught him bass.
I went to George on Saturday. I never touched the bass in my life. Actually, it was a Tuesday. I went over to George. It was a Tuesday. He said, "We're playing a festival on Saturday. Do you want to play bass for us?"
So we were like, let's set, and that was it, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah. And then I suppose the songs tend to be about my love life, which is not very existent, really. But yeah, that's about it, really. Me being young and foolish.
Oh yeah, they were quite summery. I was enjoying it. It made me feel like, it's quite cold out, but you brought the sunshine today.
There we go then.
Which was really, really nice. And I'm excited to download some new stuff, actually.
Thank you.
Because it was good, yeah. So we're going to go into the sort of the rubbishy questions like, if you could do this, what would you do? So, Sugar Thief, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if you were chocolate bars, which chocolate bars would you be, and why?
Terry's chocolate orange.
Why?
Because it's the best.
Okay, fair enough. There are also many other chocolate brands available.
Yeah. No idea. Mars bar, maybe.
Mars bar? Because you're out of this world?
Yeah.
Oh. I have no idea.
That's not a good answer.
I don't know. I can't do chocolate. I've got braces.
Oh, he has some brace. He's healthy. I'd probably be a Whisper, because it's a bit light, a bit fluffy, but it's versatile, you know what I mean? Eat on any day, you'll always be happy.
Whisper.
Yeah, I'm pretty loud.
Yeah. And so, Sugar Thief, if you could steal anything in the world, what would you steal and why?
See, well, first of all, the only definition I've found of the word sugar thief, if you go on Urban Dictionary, apparently it's a granny who walks into Burger King and nicks all the sugar packets. So in theory, you could say that's what, you know, we kind of, that's what we'd steal.
Was that the question, though?
It wasn't the question. I thought
I
I'd
wouldn't
clear
steal
up, all for the, you know, everyone who's listening.
What do I like?
What would you steal? Probably more guitars.
More guitars.
All the
Fair
way.
shout. So not like jewels and
No.
then money.
We don't wear them.
to
All I'd do
buy
is
guitars.
buy guitars
No.
with the, yeah. So
Yeah.
if we could steal more money so we could
Yeah.
then, yeah, buy more guitars then.
Fair enough. What about you guys? Anything?
No.
If I offered you an opportunity right now and I was like, hey, you can go and steal anything and no one's going to put you in prison, you'd just be like, all right, I'm going to sit here and have a cup of coffee. Fine.
What I'd steal is the girls' hearts that have let me down, which I write the songs about. Because then I might write happier songs about actually being in love, not looking for it.
No, fair enough. Good answer.
Yeah.
I like
Deep
your
guy.
thinking.
Very romantic.
No, still nothing?
No, nothing, man.
Cool.
Nothing.
We'll move on then. If you could collaborate with any musicians, living or dead, we've probably had this one this evening, but let's have your opinions on it.
Led Zeppelin, in my opinion, best band.
Kurt Cobain. For me, Kurt Cobain. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
God, there's like too many now. See, I'd like to keep it local and probably go for like a combination of Peace and Swim Deep.
Swim
like
Deep,
Oh, yeah.
Superfood.
Superfood, the three.
Big
of
up
But that's
Emily.
like the future. That's probably going to happen soon. Like bigger picture. You know?
Well, yeah, but that would make us happy.
Oh, that's really
That
sweet.
would
That's
be
so
sweet.
nice.
We had the
They're
bass
our
player from
heroes.
Superfood, Emily. She works at Sunflower, and she watched our set
She's
on
cool.
Friday, and
Yeah.
that was cool. So we
She
were
enjoyed
happy
it.
about that.
Yeah, she's cool,
Just
cool
wish
woman.
the-
Are there any songs that you'd wish you'd written?
A Whole Lot of Love by Led Zeppelin.
Feeling the Zepp vibes.
Yeah,
exactly.
massively Zeppelin.
There's so many in there.
There's so many good songs now when we think about it.
Yeah.
Is there a song you wish you hadn't written?
Leaving because we find it boring. It's a good song, but we wrote it about 3 years ago, and we played it too many times. It's a good song, but
Getting
yeah,
old.
it's like it's a really good song and like everyone
It's
seems
quite
to
long.
love it 'cause it's quite like anthemy. But for us, like he doesn't play drums until like
Re-
halfway through.
Reese
and,
and Luke and Reese, they don't like it because they don't come in till about halfway through. And it's
Ah.
about 80 minutes long.
I get all my photography done in that. Like
That's
30
true.
seconds.
yeah.
Is being musicians like the goal, the end game, what you want to do with your lives?
Yeah.
Well, he works at Google.
You work at Google.
Yeah.
You work at
I
Google.
work at Google, yeah.
Oh,
He's
cool.
a marketer.
But
Sweet.
if I could like you know give up the kind of day job and just like tour the world, then we'd like that's the ultimate goal.
Okay, so if you couldn't be musicians and somebody took away all your musical ability, what would your preferred dream job be?
Luke would like to carry on working at the golf complex in Cannock called Three Hammers, which he's doing at the moment, collecting golf balls. 6 o'clock in the morning, you'll find Luke there, won't you?
That's fun. Yeah, all day.
Collecting some
Every day,
balls,
all
yeah.
day, every day.
Come say hi. And,
Balls in this
I'll
week.
give you some free balls.
I think it'd be pretty cool to be like a detective or something. maybe.
Okay.
Hey,
Fancy
we
yourself
haven't heard that one
Sherlock
before.
Holmes?
This is news to us.
Would you be like kooky detective or would you be like sort of Columbo?
Reese is a bit of Columbo. If you watch we do vlogs on like where it's like just like videos from when we do stuff, and the recent one was when we were in the studio, and it Reese shows how he's cool side, bit of a James Bond moment on it. So if you check that out
Oh yeah.
on our YouTube channel,
Yeah.
you'll see what I
we
mean.
put James Bond theme music behind it.
Yeah,
very
Reese is
nice.
a bit of he gets all the girls, don't you, Reese?
Yeah, all of them.
Oh. So no other dream jobs. You could be anything.
Ski instructor.
A ski instructor.
100%.
Yeah.
That's
That's
cool.
how he broke his leg.
Oh.
He's still got a fractured kneecap at the moment. So if you wonder why he wasn't moving around much on stage, that is why.
Fractured kneecap. Okay.
So he's on the mend. That's why he's got one crutch still.
Oh, we did not notice. Okay, you hit it well. So back to your music. For anybody who's never listened to you before, how would you personally describe it? How would you
Here we
like
go.
to describe
Right. Poppy indie riffs.
it? Yeah.
With nice big open choruses.
Dreamy chords with attitude.
Yeah, like a bit of attitude in there,
Bit of
but
attitude, bit of dream.
kind of the whole like slightly B-town style, like you know, like kind of
And
poppy,
the best bass
rocky.
riffs.
Bass riffs. We've got
Best
some good
bass
bass
riffs,
lines going down.
Just everything. Just like
Everything.
a concoction of awesome.
Yeah.
So we've just seen you perform live in the studio. When you're performing live at a venue like Sunflower Lounge, what can we expect from your show?
Energy, good songs,
Mosh pit.
mosh pit,
Yeah.
hardcore fans. We've got some good
like-
ones out there.
Yeah, we do some pretty sick ass covers too.
Yeah,
we like to
do
kind
some
of-
peace in there.
Yeah.
Keep the local bands in it that are like what we want to
But
be.
then we'll like throw people off and do like Ed Sheeran, but kind of take our own kind of
It's
indie
pretty
rocky
cool.
twist on it.
That's
And
cool.
It always goes down pretty well, yeah.
Sweet. What are your favourites to cover then? Like your favourite songs?
The Ed Sheeran one's pretty good because if we do You Need Me Man, I Don't Need You,
It's a tune, that.
but we do it like full band setup, and it's got some pretty heavy beats in there, and it's pretty good. People like it.
It's
It's different.
awesome.
Bit of a surprise.
I like
So,
when we do. I like when we do How to Fly by Sticky Fingers.
it's got a nice
Yeah.
bass line.
Yeah, just chill out like
So
Australian
cool, yeah.
band, so we all just kind of like get full blown vibe out for like a whole song. It's sweet.
That's cool. Are you going to be covering anything in the future? Have you got any like prospects to cover anything?
We just learnt Song 2 by Blur
True.
because we wanted a bit of like,
Yeah,
you
so
know,
like
bit of
basically,
oomph
so
to our
when,
set.
Get
like
people
when we play
going.
the Sunflower,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
like
small tight venues like Sunflower Lounge. There, it's
It would
always a
be
good song.
Crazy in there. It'd be really good. So I've already asked you if you'd steal anything, and I've already asked you what chocolate bar you'd be. I think I've run out of questions. No, I'm going to ask you some. I'm going to think of some
Alright,
questions now.
that's-
Okie dokie. So if you could be in any band, but you can't be in a band together, and you have to separate and go your separate ways, which band would you want to be in?
Well, Chicago Acid House for me and this guy. It's our other band with our friend Mitch.
No, we'll be in it together, so that won't be
That
allowed.
that doesn't
can't.
count.
That breaks
You
the
know what
rules.
I'm gonna say? Because I've already answered with
You
the
said
same name
basically,
twice.
If you answer him a question, he'll just say Led
Which is
Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin.
They were like the ultimate group of like every single member was just like completely incredible at their instrument. So
yeah.
it'd be cool to be a part of that.
Both
Probably
being
be
Led
part of
Zeppelin,
mine.
but not together. Two different Led Zeppelins.
I don't know.
different
Like,
bands.
I'd like to be like part of the B-Town scene when it was like, you know, first coming out. So like I'd love to have been in like Peace or in Swim Deep or in
Yeah.
like Superfood or Jaws or anyone like that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I'd love to be part of that. That would have been sick.
I'd be in the Magic Gang.
Magic
I just
Gang.
think
Good band.
Yes.
Good
Go
band.
watch them.
Yes, Erin loves Magic Gang.
That's it.
Yeah.
We know them all now, don't we? Because we've seen them many times and we meet them every time. So now they know
Big
us. And it's
fanboy.
great.
Oh, that's
we
really
went,
cute.
We went down to London to see him.
Yeah.
Not long ago.
Okey-doke. So last of my questions, if you're a cocktail, because we're moving on from pizza now, what would you be? Or a smoothie? You could be a smoothie if you don't want to be alcoholic.
Porn star martini.
Awesome.
I don't know any. I'm not very healthy.
Make one, make
Oh.
one. What would you put in? I don't know, gin base, no,
Well,
something spicy. I don't know, anything.
We brought a smoothie machine, but I didn't. When we first got it, I didn't think strawberries and that. I'm just going Oreos and that kind of stuff. So, well, that's probably me.
Yeah.
Let me guess.
Yeah.
Herbalife.
No, we got a NutriBullet and I just put Oreos and Magnums in it and chocolate bars.
Well, I
And,
can't wait to try some. but
Healthy.
We're gonna move on. What about me?
Sunflower Lounge. We can have some
Cocktails.
cocktails and
No,
Oreo
actually,
Oreo
it-
cocktails.
That can be at the O2 Academy. What we're playing in April.
Yeah,
Self-promo.
we're playing the
Do
O2
you want to say it
Academy
into
free.
this one?
O2 Academy free, April
15th.
15th,
Friday.
Friday. Come along, it's gonna be
Sugar
good.
Okay, so I've got a quick game,
Huh?
running with the theme of games. Basically, I'm going to ask you some most likely to questions, and you have to throw your hand up if you think that you are the most likely person to do that, and then we're going to see what happens. Okay, so who's the most likely to streak at a party?
I have done.
I-
By accident. By accident.
I-
It wasn't
I
me
reckon
streaking.
yeah.
It was a dangerous moment. I cracked my head open in a delusional state and then got stripped down and showered by someone because I was bleeding. So that's kind of one.
Okay.
Yeah, Geordie would probably be the one to strip down.
Yeah,
Because he's.
but like intentionally.
Oh, I'm
would you
naked
do
a
it?
lot anyway.
Okay,
He like-
something to look forward to
He
for
likes
live
the
shows.
attention, yeah.
Everyone in the house
He
knows.
loved it.
Okie doke. So who is the most likely to get a bit tipsy and end up in a foreign country?
Luke.
Has it happened?
Well, no, but we lose them a lot. We don't ever know where Luke is, and many parties he ends up police being called because he's going on private property and stuff by
We just-
accident.
Like, we can't leave him alone because we will just lose him.
Yeah, and then Reese is a bit of a. Don't know. Reese is a bit like keeps it on the radar, so he could just like get out there, and then we'd be like, "Where's Reese?" and he'd just be gone. So
much like a detective.
like a detective.
Yeah, like, we'd probably pick up if, like, we left because we're, like, quite loud, but he could quite silently go, and then
Yeah.
he could end up in another country and we'd have no idea.
What country do you reckon you'd end up in?
Don't know. I wouldn't mind Spain.
Spain's a good
Madrid.
one, yeah.
Quite
Nice
like
and warm.
Madrid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tactical loss.
Okay, doke. So who would you say is the most likely to take in a stray animal? It's a nice one.
I'm a big fan of dogs.
He's pretty caring. He's the nice one in the band, so.
Oh,
yeah.
thanks.
We'll
Yeah.
say him.
There we
Okay,
go.
cool.
Who's most likely to rob a bank?
Me, because I don't have any money.
Yeah.
Skin.
How would you do it? Would you rock up like Ballad
Straight
Club?
up,
Would you go in
straight
like
in,
Mission
yeah.
Impossible, like dun dun dun?
Nah, none of that. Just
No.
straight in through the front door.
What up? I'm
Guns
here.
blazing, yeah.
Give me the money. Yeah. Who is the most likely to fall in love at first sight?
Jack's pretty romantic. We can say he's the only one with a girlfriend in the band at the moment. So, yeah.
So I'll
Jack.
probably end up getting attached too easily.
Who's most likely to get married in Vegas on a whim?
It's a tough one.
Yeah, I'll probably go Luke.
Probably Luke, because he's a bit spontaneous and a bit romantic at the same time, but not very romantic. He thinks he's being romantic, but he's not. It's like taking someone to Mackey's for a first date. He thinks.
And just enough stupid. Like, for example, these two, they went to go and see Sundara Karma at the Sunflower last night. It's next Tuesday.
I thought it was coming up later. I was like, sure it wasn't.
He told me it was
last
then, so I was
night.
like, right, let's go. And then turns out wrong day.
They were in Edinburgh last night.
Yeah.
So you got on the train, you went to Edinburgh, you went and saw him anyway. Crazy stuff. So who would you say is the most likely to dye their hair a really awesome colour like bright orange?
I like. Yeah, I think I might go matching with you next
Yeah,
time I see you.
I could do it for
that
you.
Could work, couldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I know how to do it. I
Can
bought
get
loads
my
of
hair
stuff.
in little things like that as well.
Yeah.
Could do my no, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
Who is the most likely to get in a fight at a bar?
Probably Geordie again because he's quite pretentious and I feel like people would probably hit
Especially when
him
you're
for
tired
it.
as well.
We fight a lot, brothers. We get angry and we fight like when we're like practicing or whatever we're playing. And these two just stand there. Now at first I was like, nah,
So
just, like, let 'em
most
fight it
likely
out.
the bar fight would be me and him.
Yeah.
That's probably what it'd be.
Which one is older or?
I'm the older one.
You're the older one.
He's 18, I'm 16.
You look much older than that. I thought you guys were well old, like
Yeah.
not like sugar,
Yeah.
not like sugar thieves.
We're all 16 and he's 18.
Ah, fair enough. That's cool. So who is the most likely to quit the band and decide that they want to become a Disney princess at Disneyland?
Reese.
Reese. We're just gonna Reese. No answer. Just stick with that, mate.
If
Right.
we don't know the answer.
There we go.
Which
Reese.
Disney princess would he be?
And he likes dress up.
Do I?
There we go. Who's
Yeah.
final answer?
Fair enough. Do you guys have like favorite Disney film or anything? Or you could be a Disney dude if you want to be a Disney dude.
Belle, because you went out with the bees.
Oh.
He won't be happy about that.
Shots fired, guys. Shots fired.
So-
Well, thank you very, very much for
Thank
joining
you.
me here. I really enjoyed talking to you guys. It was super fun, and your set was awesome. I really enjoyed that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So yeah, next up we have a bit of cinema. I'm so excited. Take it away, guys. Hopefully, maybe soon. Maybe, maybe not. We could just look at my face because it's so beautiful. We could just do that for a little bit.
you. We've got one more song. We're going to play If It's Love.
Are they doing 2 songs? Interview and then another
So let me in. I can see, you know. In my hour of darkness, you lead me to a light. Breathe the new air into my dark and lonely life. If it's love, it's love. It always will. If it's love, it's love. It's good enough. If it's love, it's love. It always will. If it's love, it's love. It's good enough. So save me from myself again. Help me find my way. You lead me to your door somewhere. I know it's where I belong. If it's love, it's love. It always will. If it's love, it's love. It's good enough. If it's love, it's love. It always will. If it's love, it's love. It's good enough. Thank you.
You guys can come over if you like now. If you fancy. I hope you do fancy, please come over. Yeah, and then just wherever you want to sit and you can grab the mics. Cool. Awesome.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Good. Digging the jacket, I want just like it.
Tassels.
Yeah, I love the tassels. I want one in brown. I can't find one in brown. Let's go for black. But yeah, love you guys. Love that set. Like, sorry, I'm really excited to talk to you, and I feel like I didn't get the chance to speak to you before this, but I really like your band. And If It's Love is my jam. I love that song. I play it on my show all the time, and if I'm ever sad, I usually put that on. Love that song. In the least stalkery way possible. So we're just gonna do some questions about the music. Hey, thanks for joining us. How's it going? Good? Yeah, good stuff. So we're just going to talk about the band. On this card, it says that you were described as cinematic when you first started, which led to your name. Who said this about you?
Our kind of visual collaborator, so the guy that films our videos, takes our photos. So the visual collaborator, so the guy that does all of our photographs, all of our videos. We showed him our set before we ever played live. His name's Phil Barber. And he plays for Winter 1982, so he's got his own thing going as well, which is really good.
Okay. Did you have a name before that?
No name. We argued over lots of terrible names or
Yeah.
fantastic names. I'm not sure. Like, I think some are brilliant, but we were just too picky. So, but the first time he listened to it, he said it sounded like cinematic, or he could imagine it in film scores. So we just went with it.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah. So your single "Move On," it's been really highly received. It was on the tipping point, and you've got another single, "I Know." It's getting some real plaudits. I was supposed to change this way to praise because I didn't know what plaudits meant.
Plaudits is fine.
Let's go with praise. It's getting some
I
real
go with
praise. You got another release on the way. If It's Love, you just played that for us. Do you have high expectations to how this is going to be received in terms of in comparison?
If It's Love had a soft release quite a while ago on the back of I Know, but that's kind of a running B-side now for Move On, because we've just put out a video, and like Wonderland and a few other things picked up that. So we're pushing Move On at the moment, and we're sitting on our favourite song to date at the minute. It's called Sunlight, and we're going to drop that in the next month or so, 6 weeks tops.
I'll be waiting. I'll be counting down.
We can't wait.
It's on my calendar. Yeah, and so how would you describe like your music? And like it's quite groovy. I don't know why If It's Love is my favourite. It's just something about it. But how would you describe it?
Someone
get involved.
That's some strange. I've had wide-angled just because someone took it off the cinema
wide
thing.
screen.
Yeah,
Pop's always in there.
Trop Pop was quite good.
Trop Pop is the
I like Trop Pop.
newest thing that we're kind of running with. We always have like eclectic samples or running through our songs, so I guess that's why Trop Pop makes the most
We've
sense.
got a lot of world instruments and things like that, so we like to. That's it.
I like trop pop. I'm going to
Trop
use that.
pop.
I'm going to use that in the future when I describe things, even things that aren't music. Just say it's really trop pop that, and then people will be thinking I'm cool. So you include a groovy style and sound to your music, but that's not often found in indie music, which is what someone's described you as. Why do you think this is, and is it difficult to include that into the music, or does it just come naturally?
Probably this guy, like, not many indie players play like fretless bass and stuff. Yeah, he loves a bit of funk.
Who doesn't?
So yeah, you can't help but put that into our sound.
Trying to rein him
I
in
guess
from slap bass.
The beats as well are always kind of unique. Even if the core of the drums is fairly straight, there's always something that makes it swing, whether it's shakers, tablas, congas, you name it. It's
All
in
the
there.
good stuff.
Yeah.
All the good stuff. So you're playing 2 gigs this month.
Yep.
Sunflower Lounge, which has been a running favourite. That's on the 10th, and you're headlining one on the 21st. Have you got separate? Are you? Please tell me you are.
I'm not even sure. It might be.
that one's news to
Let's
us.
just pretend that you are. So, our performance is different when you're headlining. Do you reckon there's a certain pressure to like bring something?
There's always a pressure to like for us to dress the stage, because so many people have commented on how like our visuals are important. So we've always got to like attempt to step it up. Right. So there's that pressure.
We try and make every show unique, so even like today we couldn't help but bring a few artificial flowers with us. In the past we've had like screens on stage with looping footage just dotted around like monitors. Our lock-up as well. Everyone's picked up on the fact that we say it's draped in lights. It really is. It's just, it's our little happy place. So we just try and bring that to every headline show we have.
That's cool. I like it. I love the flowers. I wanted some cactuses for here, but I was too lazy to buy some.
I feel like I'm going to lose my deposit on my apartment now. Like they're not mine. Just destroying them as we like play more and more shows with them.
Fair enough. You can crowdfund some new ones. You spoke about the video for Move On.
Yeah.
Was that done on 90s canon style sort of stuff?
Definitely was, yeah.
How was it making that, and why choose that style?
I think that kind of helps us immerse into the Birmingham scene. There's like a Brit poppy kind of sound and imagery and clothing that's kind of coming back, and that just kind of helped us incorporate into the scene really. We loved it as well. We loved like the NAF effects and the NAF green screen, and it was something we could do on a relatively low budget, like a £0 budget.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that was all the work of Phil Barber again. It was like 1 day of filming and 1,000,000 days of editing for him. And we're quite picky as well, so I felt a bit sorry for him, to be honest.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about doing your videos like like films because you're called cinema? Has that ever
Love
crossed your
to.
mind, or is that too cliche?
Now it's probably like where we'd go if things went really well.
Yeah.
I'd love that.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I'd get Scorsese directing.
Really rubbish homemade films. It'd look ace.
Yeah.
Like green screen in the whole thing. No, it's just my daydreams.
Are you offering to
Yeah.
help make
If you're going to facilitate this.
I might not
all
be
for
offering,
it.
but the Scratch TV people are always on hand to help because they're cool and awesome, I assume. So we're going to jump straight into a game. I really, really hope, because we've gone straight for the whole cliches, gimmicks with the whole name cinema.
Yeah.
So we've got movie trivia.
Oh, God.
Okay. Anybody?
Dadwell's got this one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hand you both mics.
There we go.
So I'm just going to read you some questions, and then you can tell us what you either know or think the answer is. And I've tried to go for really simple ones because I'm not a big film person, so I've gone for some simple ones. We're going to start with which Disney film in 2013 was the best-selling film of the year in America? You might just want to let it go with the answer.
I'm gonna say it's probably Frozen.
Yes! Ding, ding, ding! We don't have sound effects, but that's what they'd be. Okay, moving on. Which actor played the Joker in the 2008 film The Dark Knight?
Heath Ledger?
Heath Ledger. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Yes, it was Heath Ledger. Are you guys comic book fans at all? You excited for the
Yeah,
new...
I do love the comic book films, yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited about Suicide Squad. I was watching all the like fan theories the other day, and so now I'm like really excited. Like it's got to come out like right now. I need it. So, do you guys have any favourite films?
Oh, Little Miss Sunshine. You know that one?
No.
Yeah, that's a great film.
Little Miss Sunshine. If you haven't seen it, it's actually really good.
Big Nothing as well.
Yeah, Big Nothing. Go for a dark comedy. Yeah,
where
or
something
black
goes
comedy.
wrong and then something goes even more wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
It's
like,
funny all the way.
I'm a Bill Murray fan, so I like it when there's a
God,
happy
I was about to say anything with Bill Murray.
Groundhog Day is all lost in translation. I'm torn up because I
Lost in
love Scarlett
translation,
Johansson so much, but I love Groundhog Day. It's like,
Even with the ending on Lost in Translation.
yeah, I loved it. It made me feel kind of like,
What? Come
Yeah.
on, the ending on that film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, I really enjoyed it. I was just like, I gotta go and think about my life and dye my hair pink. Didn't it? Went orange, so. But yeah, if you guys on Groundhog Day, if you had to relive any day in your life that's happened already, which day would you just relive? Eventually you'll get out of it because you'll please the woman that you love and it'll all be hunky dory. So, but if there was one day you could go back and live like a few more times.
I'm going to say the really cheesy answer and say this day.
This day.
Oh.
Right here with you guys, you lovely people.
Yay.
You're the worst.
Is your answer any better? It's probably not.
New Year's Eve.
You might have to
Sydney
talk into the
Harbour.
mic. I'm not sure.
Sorry.
We'll just try that out.
New Year's Eve in Sydney Harbour. So that was good.
That's cool. What did you get up to?
Watched
Festivities.
Not sure
fireworks,
about
but before the fireworks, we went up to a skyscraper restaurant that rotates around.
Oh, that's really cool. That's super cool. Liverpool used to have one of them, but I don't know what happened to it.
It's still
This
there.
is where I'm from. Is it still there? Because I know
Yeah,
it's
I went
Radio
there.
City, but it's not a restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool stuff. I should know more about where I live. So we got some more film questions. How many Harry Potter films are there? Do you know?
8, I think. Is it 8?
It is 8. Do you have a favourite? Are you Potter fans?
I watched the first one, got quite irate at there's a plot hole in it, and refused to watch the rest until like last year and got made to watch them.
I watched a video the other day with all the plot holes, and I was like, how did I not notice all these things? I've been living in a dream world. But yeah, Weasley for life. Toads. But yeah, so there is 8, only 7 books, because the last one got made into 2 films. Fun, not so trivia fact. Okay, who was the director of Kill Bill?
Quentin Tarantino?
Yes. Are you a fan of his work?
I do like Quentin's work, yeah.
Yeah. What's your favourite?
I know, yeah, me and Quentin.
Best buds.
Way back.
Yeah, I do like his work.
Yeah, but I like the way that he uses soundtracks, because he like takes musicians like from not the past, but like the 60s and stuff, and tries to bring them to a modern audience, and that's like his ethos. I love that. Didn't know if you knew that, but that's what I like about him. Okie doke. So back on Disney, what year was that? No one's gonna get this. What year was the film The Lion King released? If you get it.
1994.
Oh my, really?
Boom! I watched it 2 days ago. Yes. Yeah, seriously, I watched it 2 days ago.
You couldn't prepare.
My
you
word.
knew.
Shall I drop the mic?
Drop it and walk, mate.
I'm done.
So I'm a massive Disney fan, so a lot of these questions are about Disney. In the film Toy Story, who is the Cowboy Woody's best mate?
You going with Buzz or?
Buzz.
Yeah, Buzz Lightyear.
That's too obvious.
Tim Allen.
Yeah, Tim Allen.
I tried to keep it really easy because I wasn't sure how well this would go. I feel like it's going quite well so far. So who played Jack in Titanic?
I'm not even going to answer that one. Oscar guy.
Oscar
Here you
guy.
go.
Leo.
Were you guys rooting for him for the Oscars?
I think everybody was.
The best bit about him winning the Oscar was all the videos that came out like the day after.
Oh yeah, they were so funny,
yeah.
and the pictures as well. Oh,
Flip
good
cards and
times.
stuff.
Good times. Okie doke. And what band went to #1 with Night Fever?
Bee Gees?
Yeah, Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live.
I genuinely saw those at Wembley. When I was like 7.
2 days ago. After the Lion King.
Yeah, good stuff. So I've run out of cinema questions, but you did really well. Like, I don't know why I expected you to not do so well. I was kind of like, this is gonna go one way
It's
or
the
the other.
name that we had to brush up.
But you're probably gonna get that a lot though, aren't you? Like, they're called cinema.
so.
We'll do
Hope
some
so,
fun
yeah.
movie trivia. So yeah, you're gonna play another song for us, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so excited. I was Instagramming it on my phone. That's how excited I was. I'm not weird, I swear to God. So I'm going to wrap it up now. Thank you for watching The Tonight Show with me, Chrissy Hall. I hope you enjoyed the show. Today's 12 hours has been absolutely fantastic. Cinema are going to go get set up now. We've had 3 live updates, an hour's chat show. We even had blind food tasting, which I'm gutted they didn't ask me to do. You know, we had question time and countdown. And if you missed them, where were you? They were all very much incredible. If you enjoy hanging out with me, you can do. On my radio show on Scratch Radio. That's every Monday, 5 till 6, Scratch Radio on DAB and digital radio. Check out the photography sessions by Scratch. And on Friday, you can view the 24-hour challenge from Scratch Radio. That's Media Week festivities at close for tonight. Good night.
Go.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm back. I decided I want to come over here. It's fucking awesome. So just before we leave, where can we find all your stuff on the interwebs?
We've got our SoundCloud, Facebook, Twitter. If you search Cinema the Band, you'll find us. If you search Cinema, we'll be buried pretty deep. So yeah, Cinema the Band, and you'll find SoundCloud, Twitter, Facebook, and everything.
And iTunes as well.
iTunes.
Oh, yeah, iTunes.
Yeah.
You can buy stuff. No
Buy
one does,
stuff.
but you can.
Do it. Buy all the things. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who took part in the show. Big round of applause for everyone. So I need to do something. Awesome. Good stuff. And thank you so much. So wicked to hang out with you guys. So wicked to hang out with everybody. These are my favorite. These guys are my favorite guys. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us. All the highlights coming up your way, everywhere and everywhere on the social media stuff. Cool. We out. Awesome. One more? No, we got more time to do some more talking because I'm good at that. Hey guys, come on in. Come on, everybody. Everybody. Yeah, why not? Everybody get in. Come on over. Thank you to all the bands, all the musicians, all the teams, all the crew. Thank you to myself for being here. Sound people, great job. Mixing people, even better. Everything went awesome. Thank you all for being here. Do you guys want to say anything because I'm running out of words?
Thank you.
Woo! Yay! It worked.